have some more Philadelphia Eagles training camp news to get to here on the show. You're watching Eagles Now by Chat Sports. My name is Chase Sr. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out here with us. I do got to begin with this. My right-hand man, the other member of this channel, producer Chip. It is his birthday today, so I need everybody watching right now to type HBD down in the comment section to wish Chip a happy birthday. It's his Kobe year, and I know that Kobe played with the Los Angeles Lakers, legendary basketball player, of course, and he doesn't have Philadelphia ties as far as his playing career. He didn't play for the Philadelphia 76ers, but Lower Merion, Philadelphia area guy, he was a diehard Eagles fan, and for Chip, it can't be his James Bradbury year. It can't be his Nnamdi Asomugha year. So as he turns 24, it's the Kobe year. So let's bring him in. Chip, your birthday wish as you have reached another milestone and you're another year older, is it for the Birds to go back-to-back? What is it?
That is exactly what it is, Chase. And let me tell you why. Just this morning in the office, this really happened. We were having a conversation amongst everybody who they think will make the Super Bowl this year, NFC, AFC. Nobody said the Eagles in the office.
Wow.
They're still getting disrespected even after winning it last year. So you know what? Go out there, do it again. Shut them up. And they'll probably all still hate, even if they do it again. But start this dynastic run. That is exactly what I want to see happen this year. I don't even think I need to wish it. I think they can just get it done, to be honest with you.
Let's go. And a lot of people watching are going to agree with you. And you know, at the end of the day, people in this office don't think the Eagles are going to repeat. A lot of people nationwide, worldwide, don't think the Eagles can go back-to-back. No one likes us. We don't care. Happy birthday, Chip. A lot of you don't realize how much he does for the channel, and we appreciate him as a coworker and, of course, as a great friend. All right, let's get the show underway. Let's talk some Birds. Enough about producer Chip. What you love to see as training camp progresses here for Philadelphia, it's that Kevin Patullo's offense has been showing some new wrinkles over the last couple of practices. This is a big development considering what happened the last time the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl, 2022 to 2023, when they had a new coordinator change going from Shane Steichen to Brian Johnson. Now the Eagles are faced with a similar dilemma and challenge, right? Going from Kellen Moore, who is now the head coach of the New Orleans Saints, to this man here to my right in Kevin Patullo, who has been with Sirianni since 2018 and was most recently the associate head coach and the pass game coordinator. He has been a focal point of this Eagles offense behind the scenes for a unit that has been a top 5, top 10 unit since Sirianni came to Philadelphia in 2021. But I'm excited about this. The last couple of practices have been won by the defense. That's okay, because offensively the Eagles are experimenting with things, and they are introducing new things, concepts, play calls, play designs, and overall just new intricacies to this offense. And what we've seen, various formations, using motions, and a lot of moving parts. That is where the offensive landscape is in today's NFL. Whereas in 2023, the Eagles just ran it back offensively. Nick Sirianni even talked about this. His focus for the offense was to perfect what they had done, to do things even better. And because of that, the Eagles' offense became stale, predictable, very vanilla, and it wasn't productive. And toward the end of the year, it completely fell apart after the San Francisco 49ers kind of exposed Philadelphia. A lot of benefits by using pre-snap motion. And I have called for Kevin Patullo to do more of this, working off of what Kellen Moore had introduced to this Eagles offense, right? So it seems like Kevin Patullo has learned something from Kellen Moore, and Nick Sirianni has learned something from the previous experiences of what the Eagles are running into here, having a new OC. So the Eagles used pre-snap motion on 50.8% of Jalen Hurts' dropbacks last year. That was middle of the pack among the 32 teams in the NFL. But in 2023, the Eagles were 28th in pre-snap motion at 28%. With the use of pre-snap motion, Hurts was second in the NFL in rating at 116.6. He completed 69.3% of his passes, which was 10th, for 8.9 yards per attempt. That ranked second. He had a touchdown rate of 7.3%. That was 5th among quarterbacks. And when using motion, Hurts threw 13 touchdowns to 2 picks. This Eagles offense needs to continue to adapt and evolve. That's what you need to do in life. That's what you need to do in business. That's what you need to do in sports. The tape from Philadelphia's offensive display last year is out there. Defensive coordinators across the league have spent all offseason trying to stop Philadelphia. So you have to counter that by making some adjustments and changing things. That's what Patullo has been experimenting with the last few practices. Jalen Hurts without motion last year. This is how much motion can benefit a quarterback. He was 17th in rating at 91. He completed 68.1% of his passes, 5th for 7.2 yards per attempt, 19th, and only had a 2.7% touchdown rate. That was 31st. In 2025, Hurts is going to be on his 6th offensive coordinator in the NFL under Kevin Patullo since he got drafted in 2020. Patullo has been the pass game coordinator with Philadelphia since 2021. And so what the Eagles can't do and what Kevin Patullo can't do is let the offense grow stale. Patullo is introducing creative concepts and elements to this offense that is refreshing and that is very positive going into 2025. You continue to build up from here. Topic number 2. While this Eagles secondary is unsettled, the potential the last few practices has been on display as Vic Fangio's unit has gotten the best of Kevin Patullo's unit. For this offense, they're going to get better going up against Vic Fangio's defense every single day in practice. A lot of moving parts in the secondary, right? Cooper DeJean is playing safety. He's playing nickel. Quinyon Mitchell is traveling. Last year, he played exclusively as the right corner. He's been playing left and right. At the other outside corner job, opposite of Quinyon, Adoree Jackson competing with Keely Ringo. You have a bunch of safeties alongside Reed Blankenship who are rotating. Sidney Brown, Drew Mukuba, Tristan McCullum, Andre Sam, Lewis Seen. Then you have a rookie in McWilliams who's played inside and outside. Vic Fangio saying yesterday that the rook, 4th-round pick at UCF, has some football savvy to him. The highlight play for Mac, rising up to get a PBU in the end zone against the 6'6" Johnny Wilson when McWilliams is only 5'10". The one constant so far in camp, despite those moving parts, despite the concerns and the uncertainty in that defensive secondary for the Eagles, these Eagles DBs have had sticky coverage. They have been making so many plays on the ball. The youth and athleticism of this Eagles defense has really stood out. And what's happening now going to be a far cry from what transpires in September, October, November, December, January, hopefully February for this Eagles defense. But what we're seeing right now is another positive trend. Because for a group with a lot of moving parts, it's impressive how good they've been. And the Eagles, led by Howie Roseman and his team building strategy here, have been able to build a secondary that has a lot of intriguing young players. And this schedule features a schedule of a lot of upper echelon offenses going up against some really good quarterbacks and really good passing attacks. So I think the secondary can continue to get better as roles get defined. That'll make everybody's job a little bit easier, but so far so good. Making plays on the rock, providing Vic Fangio's unit with a lot of close and sticky coverage in that secondary. Quick reminder before we continue to push forward on today's show to hit that subscribe button right here on Eagles Now for daily shows on the Birds. A subscriber update in the month of June. We gained 1,200 new subscribers right on the dot. So far in July, on this July 30th, we are 3 away from tying that number, 4 away from overtaking that number. Hit that sub button right now. I promise you, you will enjoy our coverage, and you won't regret that decision if you lock us in today. This Eagles cutoff hoodie was $55, now on sale for just $33 while supplies last. Hop on board right now before this gets sold out. Head to chatsports.com/Eagles cutoff. That will take you to our friends at Fanatics, and Fanatics will know that Chase Senior Eagles Now and Chat Sports sent you. Do it for Chip's birthday. What is also big for this Eagles defense is that rookie first-round pick linebacker Jihaad Campbell looks the part. I put together an Eagles winners and losers so far in training camp. Campbell, one of the biggest winners. He was medically cleared for camp when a lot of teams did not draft him because they had injury concerns. And he was ready to go on the first day of camp. Vic Fangio didn't even think that he was going to be ready. Campbell has also gotten run with the first team. Even when Zach Bond was out there and healthy, Campbell was his running mate. When Campbell filled in for Zach Bond on Tuesday, he was running with the ones alongside Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Trotman Jr., Axeman Jr. has also had a really good training camp. And Campbell has made a lot of impressive plays on defense. Yesterday, got to the perimeter to stop Saquon Barkley on a running play, sniffed out a pass play underneath, laid a hit on Dallas Goedert. In one-on-ones, he was holding his own against running backs. Never an easy drill for linebackers. And what he's displayed is what I loved at Alabama. Length, speed, closing speed, athleticism, and he has a real chance to be a factor. This is yet another player and another contributor and another weapon that Vic Fangio could have at his disposal on the defensive side of the ball. Don't forget to give me a follow on X and Instagram. My platforms there are taking off right now. Trying to get the 17,000 followers on X, closing in on 40,000 followers on Instagram. I'm always talking Eagles here on Eagles Now on YouTube, but I also have you covered with Elite Eagles coverage on my social media pages.